I don't say 5 o'clock in the morning. If you haven't heard it, Drake would have killed it.
Of course he would have.
Of course. Drake never really like fell off in terms of attention.
You might want to sit down for this.
Okay, so that was the promotion of it. That was the marketing of it. That was the energy of it. What did you guys feel about the record itself? Because this is a music-based podcast. Like, what did you guys feel about
It is?
Yeah. Oh, and there's hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 producers listed on this. Tay Keith, Fuck These Niggas Up is on it. DJ Lewis, FNZ. These are a lot of people that Drake has worked with, and then someone named Olo Angel and London. Sir, what did you guys think of the record itself?
I liked it. I mean, I think this is what people want. Those triumphant horns. People love those triumphant horns. People love Drake on his slick talk. I don't care what nobody says. Even after he lost the battle, the man could talk slick if he wants.
Yeah.
He's up a lot of money. He can admit to giving a lot of verses to people.
Yeah.
And this is the persona he's taken. At the end of the day, musicians are like living art. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, so it's all a show. It's all a persona. It's all a thing to be monetized, right? So the fact that he went back to the slick talk, had all the guns, it doesn't matter that he has paperwork in a lawsuit saying
I don't know what that has to do with
it. Doesn't matter, guys, because the Drake mob boss character is here. And this is who he's going to play for the next album. Yeah. And for all of you who are mad that he played the singing guy on Sexy Songs for You and said, oh, that's not what we need. Well, congratulations. Mob boss Drake is on his way. I wouldn't be surprised if the guy who said Drake's a B word was a plant, just so he could be like,
so it could be some
so what then?
controversy.
So where?
Yeah.
So where?
Yo, we'll fold that up right.
We'll fold that up right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right now.
Come on. Mob boss Drizzy is here.
No, that was.
What did you think about it, Sean?
That was real. That was real.
What do you think about
You've been downtown. There's just sometimes they just.
I know.
Someone just
well, you could be a nobody.
They'll just be like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What do I?
About the record.
What do I think?
Yeah, the record.
What do I think? What did I miss? Well,
because what did you miss? Now I get what Mal was saying weeks ago or months ago when he said, "What did I miss?"
He said it in April,
and I thought he just came back to the timeline and missed a bunch. He's like, "Yo, what did I miss?" No, he was literally.
I'll tell you,
OVO Mal.
OVO Mal. Shut up. I think the thing is, like I said to you earlier, people have this grandiose, unrealistic expectation of anything that, and I'm gonna say 2 people do.
Yeah.
In the culture.
Here we go.
One, and I've said this to you before, but the parallels is just crazy to me.
Oh God.
Drake, fucking LeBron James. I don't understand it. If you really sit and listen to the commentary that happens about LeBron, especially
LeBron opted into a contract. I've been hearing op-eds for 2 weeks.
Yo, it's
what does this mean?
It's just so crazy. Like everybody else can do whatever
they want. Yep.
And get judged based on what the actual things are.
Yep.
But these guys, every time they do something, their whole career and life is judged off of one thing. I think it's a weird thing, and I hate that they're not cool like that because they would just. That's why I said that conversation would just be incredible.
Been Dick Randy Gang since headlines. I don't think that's about Bron.
I don't think that's Brown either.
About him either.
I think that's DeMar.
I 100% think it's about DeMar. I don't think he's talking because there was a lot of people at the Pop Out show, right? But there wasn't many of his tight friends that were on the stage.
Because at the end of the day, right?
Tyler was there too, wasn't
he? Yeah,
the creator.
Yeah, but he wasn't on the stage.
No,
but I don't think he was on the stage. No,
but he performed earlier.
Oh, but he performed. So he was on the stage.
I'll be honest. In hindsight, as I've thought about it, I do understand his feelings about this. By the way,
no, wait.
Well, I mean,
time, and this is what I'm talking about. Commentators out there say this, and then they kill Drake in the same sentence. Like, yo, I understand why Drake would do this. I mean, I would be in my feelings too, but he's a pussy. Yo, you know what? Drake, he should be in his feelings. Yeah, people turn their back on him. That makes sense. So he should be talking about that. But we tired of hearing this. Like, it's like, what do you want the man to do?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Drake, Bron, do whatever you feel like because people are gonna complain anyway. No matter you gotta be true to yourself, man. Be true to how you feel. Guys, if Kendrick Lamar ran for a year, this song ran after the beef. Remember, I'm talking about after the beef. Forget the beef. After the beef, he ran with the song on tour. Where else did he do? Grammys. Where else did he do? Pop-Out show, Super Bowl.
100 million people.
If he got to do that record all the time, which
and it's ongoing,
which he's allowed to. It's a number one. It was a number one record. So yes, do your thing. If Drake is
in City,
in your city twice,
back to back.
twice.
Sold out,
he's doing this in stadiums and all this whatnot. And if he's doing this, and we're all okay with it, which we should be because it's music, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
You're telling me that after a while, Drake can't just come back and start going back mob boss? That's where we try to because people are saying why is he bringing this back up?
That's one of the things people are saying because people are saying a lot of things.
This is what T-Pain feels though. I think people just want Drake to retire, and I understand Drake's
We'll get to T-Pain.
Don't speed that up because there's people that want Brown to retire too, and you know why they want him to retire?
No, but I think Brown's on the same. Come retire me then.
I know
if the game is passed me by, get me out of here.
Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you, LeBron haters.
Oh my God.
Retired LeBron last year. He was 6th in MVP running.
No, he's an amazing.
No. But that's our point. Our point is. Retire these guys. Stop talking about when they after you know what I mean? After the playoffs, right? LeBron was New York where they do the where the superstars go practice and play and do the free run. He's dunking, going all this crazy. And I saw someone comment saying, "Look at him doing all this amazing stuff so he could get eliminated in the first round." I'm like, he's 40, going 41, been in the league for 22 years. Go and retire him. Niggas is 22, getting hurt, and don't play for 2 years. I don't want to hear this shit. Niggas is playing for 8 years, 7 years, and getting caught up in gambling and trying to rig games. Like y'all need to stop. Y'all niggas need to stop this shit. Y'all niggas need to stop this shit. I saw the clip of Kobe Bryant literally in his last contract being interviewed, and when the lady said, "Well, the Lakers, they don't really have much maneuver. Are you gonna like take a pay cut so that they can try to?" And he's like, "Why would I do that?
It's not my job.
That's not my job." As a player, actually, all players get your max money that you can.
But they'll never remember that.
But they won't. But y'all won't remember that.
They won't talk about
y'all
that.
are criticizing the man for taking his money that he signed that he's owed.
Which
Drake has done too much for the music industry for people to make this like it's okay if you can just say you don't like Drake. That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Or you don't like the song.
If you don't like the song, we don't like Drake. But when people start putting like these unrealistic expectations, and then I look at the songs and artists
behind morality.
Because Bron's a billionaire. We're not going to spend too long on Bron, but I think because Bron's a billionaire, what everybody theoretically thinks they want Bron to do is to take like the vet level minimum for $9 million and like the
no, it'll be 3.5. It'll be 3.5. And guess what? Yeah. Okay. And guess what? Guess what? Even Nick Wright said if he took that, and he asked Chris Broussard, he said if LeBron took the minimum 3.5, do you think they would kill him for doing that? He said absolutely 100%.
Because they said you're loading up your team for a superstar. They would.
You see?
But also, this was not the year to do that. There's no free agents.
And that's the other thing. So I would take a pay cut for you guys to do nothing with the money. So that the billionaires get their extra at the bonus at the end of the year.
Just shelled out 10. He got it.
Like we gotta stop.
But I'm not gonna let him pay me.
Yeah, like that doesn't make no sense.
And when it's time for me to come buy my NBA team, I'm not gonna get no break on the price. And these motherfuckers going out bigger than mug. I need this 50 right now to be real.
Sorry, I'm building for something else later. So no, he's number 6. Yeah. He's number 6 last year. Drake, they said already projected. I know you guys said, oh, the system is behind.
It's not gonna be number 1 record,
but it's projected to be number 1 right now. Currently,
it's gonna be in the top 10.
No, but
I mean, and I don't even care about that.
Is he tied with Mike?
No, well, is he? I think he's tied now. He
first person should have got him tied, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think this gets him over.
No, probably not.
I don't think it gets him over.
And if he's number 2 instead of 1, then we know.
Right. But here's what I wanted to say too.
Then I know he was number 1.
Here's what I wanted to say. People were talking a lot about, the introspectiveness of the song. Talking about that he's hurt these people that did whatever. Somebody thinks
he's not allowed to be hurt.
That they believe. This is how self-absorbed and how personalized everybody's making everything. This curated lifestyle that everybody lives means that everything has to be made for them. This guy says part of introspection is taking accountability for the part that you might have played in feeding you to be wronged. So let me get this fucking straight. You think so? Let's play this game.
You want to take accountability?
Let's play this game. Let's say that Drake did some things to wrong some people of these friends.
Everybody wrongs.
You guys think he's gonna take the time in this particular song that's 3 minutes and 14 seconds to speak on the other people's side of what he did to them? Like
that's why I don't let. Do
you understand how insane this is?
No, that's why I don't let people offend me anymore when they make these talks. People overanalyze Drake overanalyze his moves, overanalyze his business, overanalyze his emotions, overanalyze why he does what he does, why he's doing it, and then they try to put a reason behind it without talking to the man, yo. Like, it makes no sense.
Let me tell you this, because a lot of times what they do, one of the complaints about Drake is, why isn't he not in his 444 bag? Like, he's supposed to be talking about this.
That conversation dead, but go ahead.
No, because listen,
I think it's dead.
Jay-Z had a song, and we love Hove here, so this is not Hove slander in any of the slightest.
No, I love Hove.
But he has a song on Pharrell's album called In My Mind, and it's called Young Girl, and he's talking about things
Which
like...
Pharrell album?
In my mind, I think it's the mixtape. It might be the DJ Drama. In My Mind, it's probably the DJ Drama mixtape or whatever. But he's rapping like young Hove, and this...
But he's young Hove.
Yes, I understand, but 444 came out 11 years after this. Like
he was also married and a father. I mean,
no, but my point is that people...
You being in that place is not an age thing. It's a time of your life thing.
It's time of your life.
Chance did it early.
And you see what he's trying to do now.
Right. But what my point is that this... Sorry, and shout out this guy named Blasic on Twitter. Jay-Z was talking about Young Girl and all this stuff in this.
Is he subscribed to us?
I don't know. Well, but he says too many stuff. He points out the hypocrisy that happens all the time, and people ignore it because they know that it's true. Jay-Z was Drake's age when he wrote this song about a young girl at this point in time.
That's why he said what he's saying. It's about where you are in life.
But you don't get to tell people where they are in life.
No, that's the point.
That's the problem that I have.
That's the real point. The real point is that how many people have complained about...
This happened a couple years ago. Joe Budden was like, "Oh, Drake, you got to settle down. Stop messing with these young 20-year-old." Like,
but why? Because you.
No, I think anyway. But no, we can't talk about Joe like that because you know what? I think Joe's just put on a show, yo. I've watched enough Joe to know that he's put on a show. Content games. No, I'm talking about these people that sit down and write think pieces on Instagram, on Twitter.
I get you. And be like, "Oh, we're tired of this. We can tell your life is empty."
You're not tired of nothing. Shut up. Shut up.
You can tell you're unhappy.
You're still listening to the song. I've seen you niggas.
Affluent guys in their 40s that, their businesses are making a bit of money. Bro, this is how they're living, bro. They're living in Europe. The girls are in their 20s.
What do they
and they're having a great time in their mind. You get me? So I would never tell. Bro, what you can't ignore. People say, "Oh, Drake means McDonald's." People eat McDonald's, bro.
And McDonald's is everywhere. It's in every country.
Steakhouse is going out of business while McDonald's is.
And they're also lying.
I would put him in a different category because I did see that today too.
That nigga's not McDonald's.
I've always said this. And I think I said this when we did we did this a couple of years ago, and I think it's aging perfectly. Drake is the Transformers movies. Kendrick is the Godfather. They both make a lot of money.
But he changed a little bit.
Who?
Kendrick. It's not really Godfather anymore. Take another one. That's
you need a Michael Bay movie.
That's like
some theatric.
Godfather made a lot of money.
Yeah, but he's more pop now than before.
It's like
it's more
is
like
he like Sinners.
It's more like people like it's you know what I mean? Like it's
then he's like Godfather 2.
It's not.
But everybody knew what it was and couldn't wait.
What was the other mafia movie that was like such a thing?
Like
Goodfellas?
Like
Scarface. You know what I mean? Like everybody.
He is not as entertaining as Scarface.
That's how they he's performing in 50,000 at stadiums.
So did the Godfather.
Every horse show he goes to, they give him 10 pieces.
That's what the Godfather got. Many awards.
No, but everybody didn't watch the Godfather. Everybody's listening to Kendrick more than now.
Everybody's seen the Godfather.
No.
What?
Yeah, not
You're an actor.
Okay.
When's the last time you met somebody who said, "I've never seen it"?
I'll be honest.
No.
Wait, what? Wait, you're gonna be honest? Wait, say what you're gonna say. Wait. No, say what you're gonna say.
I never really seen the Godfather. I'll be honest.
I just know what's happening. Yeah. You're projecting.
No, I've seen clips, but I haven't really.
You've never sat down and watched a Godfather?
I've seen Scarface.
Are you an actor?
No.
Okay. Speaking of acting,
it's on my list.
Since let's get all the Drake stuff out the way. Pause. What do you think about? Because we never got to talk about the T-Pain thing, and I have some tea about that, which might illustrate some. Huh?
Will it give you pain?
Yeah, the tea will give me some pain. It's one of the Jamaican teas that you drink when you're trying to get over. What did you feel about him saying that his desire of wanting Drake to retire gracefully and all that thing? Because I think it's such an interesting conversation to have and to say as an artist to another artist.
Drake has his feelings about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and I don't think you can discredit how somebody feels about somebody continuing to talk about them in a way that doesn't really seem to be
which he had enough
uplifting. And I have seen some clips,
some other older
clips, and it just seems like he's just there's just something.
He has a weird energy about Drake. Always
energy.
Like a very
it's just a weird.
slight,
even if he's complimenting him, it's there's just some kind of like what's that about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, sometimes when these guys say retire, they don't mean like stop completely doing the thing. They're talking about
getting out of the rat race.
Yeah, they're talking about the rat race of, because apparently to people like T-Pain, if you keep putting out music constantly
and feeding your fan base,
it means you're trying to impress somebody.
All right.
Yeah.
And
that is what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
So like, there's a reason for this.
There is a 1,000%. This is not technical.
The answer to the T-Pain Drake issue is
he took his girl
called 5 o'clock in the morning. Look into the history of 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look into
5 a.m. and
who T-Pain in the interviews around that time said he wanted on that record.
Oh, is that the one that he wanted Drake on? That was supposed to be on the record.
T-Pain saying that he came to Toronto.
Yes.
To work on Take Care. Didn't get put on any of the records, but cut a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Drake did not cut the verse for 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Wiz ended up doing it.
Yes.
Who?
Wiz Khalifa. And I think that was called Revolver, or whatever.
Yes,
that was the name of the album.
Yeah.
Did 35 first week.
Mm-hmm.
After
that would be good.
After Young Money decided not to sign him
because he was getting a deal.
Because they said he was drinking too much.
Yeah, they said he was a liability. Birdman, Cash Money Records, the label that
the same time that Lil Wayne was drinking scissors and falling over himself.
Yeah,
but
it runs deep for him. And
yeah,
T-Pain has interviews where he even says, "How come T-Pain gets cut for singing, but y'all love Drake for doing it?" It's deep for him.
Wait. People said, what about T-Pain? That
back in the day, people say, "Oh, T-Pain can't sing and rap. This is unfair." Remember, bro, it was a whole thing in 2008. T-Pain can't sing. He's untalented. Ray. If I'm T-Pain and I see Drake essentially
doing the things,
having my life,
which is so funny. But it's funny because
bro, I saw an interview where T-Pain said that B-side of Scorpion was him.
Yeah, no, he was tripping.
Yeah.
No, that was the real trip.
But did you hear it?
Yes.
Oh. So he said
we talk about Scorpion.
Yeah, he's a liar.
But that is my point. So when a man like that gives all, Drake.
Everybody lies.
Yeah,
like,
but we have to be able to say something about it.
Call it out. You're a liar.
But it's not even about you're a liar. It's about
I just think it's motivated. Anytime T-Pain talks about Drake, there's a motivation. And don't get me wrong, I get it.
No. Yes.
I get it.
But why can't people be honest about it?
Yo, let's listen.
Because T-Pain was smeltering hot for 3 years? 06, or I'd say probably 05 to 08.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I like 5 o'clock.
There's a reason why Drake didn't do that song. Wait, actually, no. Let's stop. You know what? People could put out a list of songs that someone was supposed to be on that didn't happen, yo. Like, what are we talking about? Like, it happens. I have it. I could spill something myself.
Yeah, but if I came up to your studio thinking that you were gonna cut it for me,
yes, I've had.
Here's the thing. Okay. If
there's people that go on a song
we know that for sure.
I'm gonna say 5 o'clock in the morning. If you haven't heard it, Drake would have killed it.
Of course he would have.
Of course.
Look, because I was his vibe then.
5 o'clock in the morning, 5 a.m.
Wiz did it though. No disrespect. Wiz, you killed that too.
Oh, Wiz is fired. Let's not get it twisted.
I'm Lily Allen, the woman who can't remember how many abortions she's had. By the way, did you see that? Anyway, we're going all over the place.
Has Wiz done a song with Drake before? Wiz Khalifa? No. Wiz.
I want to say something because I don't think he's had an official. He hasn't had an official.
Should have.
So, see, those are the things that I would go to these people and say, "Hey, can you do me a favor? Do me a favor. Can you do a song with him? Yeah."
So, Oshan, I think you saw me in the studio one time.
I did.
You saw me in the studio one time. I was there butt naked.
On the rare occasion.
Yeah. Right. I was watching this documentary of Sly and the Family Stone. And Sly recently passed away. And the documentary was actually made before he was like really sick and stuff like that. See it. And shout out Questlove who put this together. He had D'Angelo, he had Janelle Monáe, he had a bunch of people talking on Janelle Monáe was a different documentary, but he had D'Angelo and a bunch of Andre 3000. He had a bunch of people. So Sly and the Family Stone. Do you know what songs like he was part of in that funk era?
Absolutely iconic. But okay. I'll tell a story while you give the audience. What made me rediscover Sly and the Family Stone was a movie by Will Smith called 7 Pounds.
Oh,
they have a cut in that film
that was
in a scene, and I heard it and I thought, oh my goodness, who is this?
Okay, there you go. Yeah. So he has so many songs as a band, but he's the main singer. Mm-hmm. I'm just everyday people, and thank you for letting me be myself again. And family affair. Yo, I was watching this thing, and at one point in time, because the thing that separated, and I'm going to connect this to Drake, you'll see. The thing that separated Sly and the Family Stone from every other act at that time was that this guy had white members in his band and found the thing that made white music good and incorporated it with the thing that obviously makes black music good. And that's why they had such a crossover appeal in a time when music was very segregated. Okay. It was either Beatles or it was either Ozzy Brothers. You know what I mean?
Shouts out UB40.
Right? Well, yeah, that's another one.
Shouts out UB40.
Yes.
And Europeans was on it, boy.
Right. But you understand, it was music, you couldn't have it both ways. It was very difficult to find a way to bring audiences together. He was on the cover of Rolling Stone magazines and stuff like that when black people were not on there, okay?
Correct.
So they were piping hot. He started doing a lot of drugs, like a lot of these people do, and
happens when
it's rock star. It's not even. He was one of the first black artists they were calling rock star, in addition to like Jimi Hendrix and stuff like that, right? Literally. But they were piping hot. Some of the band members didn't like the direction they were going because of some of the things that were happening, and some of them left. The sound changed. He rehired different bandmates to play different things. He started making different music that was off kilter and not necessarily like the music they were known for, but just doing what he could because he's the one who's curating all this stuff. Sure. So there was a point, and I didn't know this, like he was like he would show up at these random award shows and like different things because he was trying to revitalize his career. Like he was trying to get back in the zeitgeist of people. He was trying to get back in the good graces after he was on top of the world for such a long time. Like you couldn't go anywhere without hearing, Dad always talking about how the music and hearing it in Greece and stuff like that. Like they were on top of the world, and he got to a place where he was battling for people's attention. And he almost, like when he ended up performing again, not to the same fanfare as before and things like that, it wasn't quite the same. Yep. I started to understand something. What Drake represents is the dream that a lot of artists from back in the day did not get to realize in the way that they wanted. And what I mean is to be the piping hot thing that was running the world, that was everywhere, and then falling off as people do, and then getting your claim back to fame and being welcomed in the same way. And the thing is, outside of this Kendrick situation, Drake never really fell off in terms of attention. You can talk about whether you like this song or that song or whatever, right? But he has never categorically fallen off in the way that happens to every artist at some point. I was watching the Bee Gees not the Bee Gees documentary, the Beach Boys documentary. The same thing was happening. But the thing about them is their music was so iconic, and I think because they were a white band, it helped. Because then the new generation started rediscovering their music and started loving them after they were trying to get back in the public's good graces. But with Drake, he hasn't lost the public's interest in him. And interest is the number one commodity, because the worst thing you can do is fall into obscurity because no one is looking for you. No one is checking for your music. And these artists that have it all, lose it, and then wake up one morning and be like, yo, I want it back again. They never get it back the way that they had it before. And he has it for a long period of time. And because even though we're in a microwave era where, the time periods are shorter together, but we haven't seen someone have it for this length of time and have it at such a hype level. So someone like T-Pain coming and saying, why don't he just retire? Or why does he retire gracefully? The thing is, this is what people have Sly died, and he never got to really relive and feel the feeling of being on top and being appreciated for all of the stuff that he's done. You know what I mean? And some people die without that happening. And Drake is here seeing it in real time. Things have happened and things have, affected him in certain ways or what have you. But it's something that artists literally kill for. And I think that's what we haven't really seen in real time, like an artist like that really relish in that in real time. So it's very weird for people to, because it's like, this is not calming. You go like Jay-Z's not in the rat race, right? In that sense. Like, he can release music whenever he wants or whatever, but he doesn't have the same type of attention, even though he's one of the greatest, but it's not the same. They're not expecting anything from Jay-Z. When Jay-Z does whatever, we're gonna take what we can get. But when Drake does something, every single people that don't even fucking talk have 5 paragraphs about it, because he has the social what do you call it, currency of whatever is going on, and that you can't put a price on that. And that's what artists want or are jealous of. I think that's what it is, and it's an anomaly, you know. That's how I looked at that.
You might want to sit down for this.